China and Japan had black kings and dark-skinned women queens. Before they bleached the bloodline of the Meiji dynasty, you had the Kuru, the black kings. Yeah, look it up. Kuru means black, means king. Same word they use now for the black paint, it used to mean us. Ever heard of the Jomon? People with thick hair, dark skin and broad faces? They were the original islanders. Every archaeologist worth their student loan knows it. The bones don't lie, but the university paychecks do. Check the Toko University days. They literally found Afro-texture hair impressions in ancient pottery. Receipts, baby. Then you had the Satsuma and the Ryukyu, nobles down in Okinawa. Darker than half your cousins on the funeral day in July. They traded with Africa and Indonesia before Europe could even spell ship. You want sources? Look at the Portuguese travel logs from 1500s. They describe the rulers as brown and tattooed like Moors. And don't get me started on the black Buddhist monks coming from Sri Lanka and India. They're the ones who taught martial arts in China before Bruce Lee, the great master, could even became a thesis topic. China didn't start with no pale-balled extra in Kung Fu movies. Go look up the Bodhi drama. He ain't white, he ain't Asian. That man looked like he eat fufu for breakfast before they painted everybody pale and pretended we ain't never exist. The rulers of the East look more like your aunties and uncles after a hot summer day. These were the Jomon queens, Shang kings, Okinawa sea lords, black shogun, the Moorish monarchs who ran the Silk Road before silk even had a price tag. But then the Meiji boys got insecure. China started bleaching his history books. The Mongols got whitewashed, like they dropping a bucket full of baby powder. Everybody wanna act like Asia been pale since Shah Dynasty. Lies. Before the erasure, Europeans were still writing about black nobles in Japan, calling them.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach? You should ask yourself.
They never told you about black old money, but yes, it exists. Despite slavery, black old money comes from families who built and kept wealth across generations. Unlike new black wealth from entertainment or sports, it came from landowners, bankers, and entrepreneurs in the late 1800s and early 1900s. In Memphis, Robert Reed Church, the South's first black millionaire, built property and safe spaces for black culture. In North Carolina, the Spalding family ran North Carolina Mutual Life Insurance, one of the biggest black-owned banks in U.S. history. They invested in schools, churches, businesses.
Before there was an Africa, Christopher Columbus is not our origin, so he can't call me a West Indian. Neither is Africanus our origin. And you're all arguing and fighting with each other over a term that does not apply to you. They named this country after Amerigo Vespucci, one of the grafted members of a grafted people that are Johnny-come-latelys on our earth. Now you're going to call yourself an American and an African, both of them named by Caucasian people. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, what is the square mileage of the earth? How much is the land and how much is the water? The earth is 196,940,000 square miles, and the land is 57,255,000 square miles, and the water is 139,685,000 square miles. Don't tell me about Africa's my home. No, the earth is my home. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and we are the Lord's. That the fullness of the